Welcome to the Waylon perspective. Please like and press that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. This is my reaction to Sohyang performing I Won't Give Up, originally by Mraz. Let's commence.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. There's so much they hold, and just like them all stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's one singer that absolutely, she just activates wonder and amazement. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Sohyang. How unbelievable is she, is what I'm asking. She always leaves me wondering, contemplating. She always leaves me thinking, how is this stuff possible? Her voice, ladies and gentlemen, so utterly beautiful. Starting off the track here, and just so much personality and warmth and feeling encompassed in her voice, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not something that she has to think about, ladies and gentlemen. She doesn't have to think about it. That is the magic of her voice. It is just what it is. And it just absolutely creates magic the instant she starts singing. That's Sohyang for you. In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, you know the story. She is so utterly brilliant. She starts singing this song here, and she's surrounded by some, musicians who's going to give us some of this wonderful music on those classical instruments as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not familiar with this original song. I've heard the name Mraz, but to be fair, I don't think I know any of the dude's songs at all. So for me, this is the first time hearing the song. I'm pretty sure this is the first time hearing the song. So the first impression of the song is being, just enhanced by this unbelievable singer performing it for us here. She is sounding amazing already. We've just started. Let's keep going.
I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. Giving you all my love, still looking up when you're needing your space. Do some navigating. I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you'll find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn. Some even fall to the earth. We've got a lot to
Ladies and gentlemen, what does that line say? We're worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, Sohyang, unbelievable. Unbelievable is what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. So stunning. Any song that this lady takes on is automatically transformed into a piece of art by her amazing, stunning voice. Shout out to everyone enjoying the performance here as well, the audience. This is close to seemingly a residential area. I mean, upstairs there, all the way upstairs, someone on their cell phone was doing the whole light thing. And, one of the dudes here sitting next to Sohyang acknowledged that as well with his cell phone. It's just wonderful stuff. This music I mean, ladies and gentlemen, imagine, you're in your house and you're hearing this magical, awesome music floating through, and you say to yourself, who is that angel singing? It's Sohyang. That's who it is, ladies and gentlemen. Angelic voice. That magic in her voice, that tone, that style, that unbelievable vibe that she generates with her singing voice, ladies and gentlemen. Unmatched stuff. And this track is sounding wonderful here. I'm trying to think. There was bits of this here when this song was rolling along that kind of seemed familiar to me. So who knows? The Waylon perspective might have heard aspects of the song back in the day. Now I'm a bit unsure, but what I'm sure about 100% is that So-Hyang is crushing this. That's what I'm sure about. She is brilliant.
I don't wanna be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our difference, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got. Yeah, we got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we didn't time for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn and what I got and what I'm not and who I am. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. Giving you all my love, still looking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, as she takes a breath and continues to sing with sheer unstoppable magnificence, I will credit her every single time I see her sing for the unbelievable talent, the control, the skill, the amazing awesomeness that she brings to every single performance. She, imprints a part of her unbelievable soul on every song that she performs, ladies and gentlemen. This lady is truly magnificent. I cannot state that enough for the record. She is utterly brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. And with every performance, she just reaffirms her magnificence. With every performance, she just keeps proving to you how unbelievably, phenomenally unique she is. Her voice is so beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. She sings so beautifully, ladies and gentlemen. She won't give up. We won't give up listening to her singing so wonderfully. It's just awesome business.
I give up on us, 'cause I'm tough enough. We've got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. I won't give up on us, still looking
I Won't Give Up is a song by American singer-songwriter Jason Mraz. It was released as the first official single from his fourth studio album Love is a Four-Letter Word, released in 2011. I can't even begin to describe how amazing that was, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give it the good old college try, though. That was phenomenal. That was just utterly brilliant vocal work there by So-Hyang. In front of that appreciative crowd, ladies and gentlemen, that beautiful music drifting off into the night sky, and that majestic voice absolutely captivating every person who could hear it, and captivating us here watching it years later. Because that is what she is, ladies and gentlemen, a force of captivating, awesome, angelic brilliance. Sohyang, ladies and gentlemen, so wonderful. Her voice just calmly and gracefully taking us through that song, showing the power, showing the capability, showing the emotion in that vocal performance, and just being so memorable. And that is what she always is, ladies and gentlemen. She creates performances that just absolutely embed in our minds, in our souls, in our hearts. And we remember these performances because that voice of hers, it just absolutely creates memories, ladies and gentlemen. She sang that song beautifully. I'm pretty sure in the final analysis that I don't know the song. Bits of it seemed familiar, but I don't know the song. But Sohyang has now introduced me to the song, and now I'm just gonna think that it's kind of her song. That's the unfair thing, because now I heard her singing it so brilliantly, I'm just gonna go like that's her song. No offense to Jason Mraz. Ladies and gentlemen, this singer is so incredible, and every time she performs for you, she is absolutely gonna just she's gonna make you absolutely forget your troubles. She's gonna absolutely make you forget any nonsense that's there in your life. And she's gonna make you focus on that performance. And she's gonna make you remember that beautiful music. That was simply scintillating. That was simply amazing. That was unbelievable. So-Hyang is a vocal prodigy for the ages. That was yet another remarkable performance.